How's it going, guys? I am reading your comments today, and your comments today are revolved all around pranks, your best and worst pranks. But before we get into that, I wanted to let you know that today's question of the day is, what is your most awkward moment in school? Okay, it could be in class, it could be on campus. Leave it down in the comments below, and I will read your comments for the next episode. And remember to stay to the very end to hear my best prank, or worst, I guess. Every time I wear a shirt that says something on it, I'm always like paranoid that no one's gonna read what it is, so you just quickly read my shirt. It's true. Don't nod. Plastic wrap on the toilet, classic, but my brother never saw it coming. My mom didn't either. Pee was everywhere. Unfortunately, my mom found out it was me, and I had to clean the whole bathroom without gloves on. Wait, why without gloves on? That sounds like cruel and unusual punishment. Emphasis on the unusual part. The best prank I've ever pulled was when my friend and I changed all the words on her dad's phone to MERP. They didn't figure out it was us either. Someone changed all my contacts to MERP! I'm getting a call! Who is it? MERP! During Thanksgiving, I set a loaded whoopee cushion under my grandma's sofa. She sat down before dinner with all of us. Fart. Whoops, must have been that beefy chicken. She ran to the bathroom, then we ate. After we sat down again, fart. She patted her butt and muttered, must have been those butt drags. What's a butt drag? I pulled the best prank on my parents when my mom found out she was pregnant with me. Was when my cousins said they were doing the Bloody Mary challenge. I didn't do it, but they went into the bathroom, and after I had heard them say Bloody Mary 3 times, I covered myself in ketchup and ran into the bathroom screaming, it's real! It's real! My best prank was when I taped an air horn to the wall behind a door. The next day I forgot about it. I went to go walk through the door and it went off. I pranked myself. I did this on my girlfriend. It was an April 1st and I decided to fake a breakup, and I did. It worked, but now I have no girlfriend. She probably just thought it was a great way out. My best prank would have to be the time I placed one of my faceless styrofoam mannequin heads in front of my sleeping 3-year-old brother before he woke up. He screamed, Slender Man! About 10 minutes after, then he started crying. I'm such a terrible sister, but it was for the best. How is that for the best? Your brother's 3 years old, you just scarred him for life. Also, what are you doing with so many mannequin parts? I'm concerned. My best prank was when I had placed an egg into my dad's shoe for a bit before he had to go to work. The outcome was hilarious. I'm sure that was such a great prank. He's just off in the morning, waking up early to go to work for you guys, and you prank him. Switch your friend's deodorant with cream cheese, and for special effect, add a hair. Then they'll slap on some cream cheese right before that first date. My worst best prank ever, my sister slept in the basement and I put thumbtacks on random steps. She walked up without stepping on any of them. Karma happened when I walked downstairs thinking she moved them, and I slipped and fell on all of them. The best prank I pulled has to be when my younger brother came into my room to wake me up. I laid in my bed pretending I was asleep and then bolted up and screamed at him. He fell over and I scrambled out of the room hyperventilating. Surprise! Ice bucket challenge on my little brother when he would walk through the door, but my grandma did instead. When I hacked my mom's computer so that it would say random stuff at random times. True fact, she thought it was a virus and wiped her computer. So my sister was at her friend's house, so my brother and I went into her room, turned off her fan, and put a lot of glitter on the top of the fan blades. When she got home, she turned on her fan and glitter went everywhere. Yeah, I got grounded for a week. You may have been grounded, but you know what? You probably gave your sister bliss. She probably thought she was like a fairy or something. My dad once dug out the middle bit of an Oreo enough to stash some hot sauce in the cream and close the Oreo bag. Then he shared it with a coworker. It was hilarious. I put some electrical tape on the remote of the TV so that my parents couldn't turn the TV on. They were trying things for over 2 hours until they discovered the tape. Seriously, 2 hours of fixing a remote when you could just push buttons on the TV. Once I convinced my brother our house was haunted, I made him pay me to protect him. He was like 9. That's just exploiting your brother's fears. I don't know if that's a prank. I was lying outside of a friend's window for 1.5 hours until he sneezed, and I called him with unknown number and said, bless you, and then hung up. He called the police. That is dedication. That is dedication and boredom. Me and my brother took my dad's favorite donut, sucked the cream out of it, and put mustard and ketchup in the donut. My stupid teenage mind got this idea to prank my mom into believing she was pregnant. One of my friends was preggo at the time. My mom's period was late, so she bought a pee on a stick. Before she used it, my friend used it, and I'm still grounded. That's so messed up. I got called by a blocked number and I answered, it's done, but there's blood everywhere, and hung up. Best prank ever. I was called by that same number 2 minutes later and they sent my number to the police. Yeah, epic failure in the end. He and I put 3 snakes on the principal's desk. What? What kind of school is this? We labeled them with sticky notes saying 1, 2, and 4. The principal pulled the fire alarm and everything to find the 3rd out of the 4, even though there was only 3. I downloaded a picture of a broken screen on my laptop and pretended I broke it and gave it to my mom. She was angry and thought it was broke and threw it on the floor so it actually broke. My dumbest prank I pulled on my sister. She only uses the shampoo and I replaced it with syrup. And she was using it in the shower and she screamed. Everyone knew it was me because I'm so immature. And I got grounded for 3 months even though it was only stuck in her hair for a week. I don't know what the big deal was. It was stuck in her hair for a week, girl. My prank was I hid a skeleton decoration in the closet. When my sister opened it, she screamed at the top of her lungs and threw it at me and it hit me. Then my mom woke up and we all got in trouble. Worth it. The best prank I did was when I put plastic wrap over the toilet. A couple hours later, I heard my brother yelling, "There is something wrong with the toilet!" But then after he fell in. How does that work? It doesn't. Okay, so my friend was having a sleepover at my house. We had an idea to prank my dad, rubbing some soap on his toothbrush. My friend was really excited, too excited. She literally ran into my dad and told him the prank and then gave my dad his toothbrush to use. I told my friend that I'd bring him some candy on April 1st. So I got home and brought a bowl and put a bag of M&M's, Skittles, and a bag of Reese's chocolate. The next day, my friend started to eat in class and gagged right away. Yeah, that's not a good combination, bro. So my brother tends to pee in bottles when someone is in the bathroom and he has to use it. Wow, just no patience. One day he peed in a Mountain Dew bottle and left it on the table. My other brother thought it was actual Mountain Dew and drank it. Well, let's just say if you're planning on jumping out from under couch cushions, you should come out before they sit down. Surprise! So I'm training to be an SFX makeup artist, and my friend and I decided to use these skills to make it look like I sliced my hand open with a knife and pranked my friend's dad. He fainted, and then after he woke up, proceeded to cuss us out and send me home. I'm not allowed to talk to that friend anymore. All right, guys, time for my prank. It wasn't that much of a prank so much as like me and my brother got into it one time and my buddy T-Spence decided to TP his room. Just crazy. We went out, we bought like 10 rolls of toilet paper and just TP'd the crap out of his room. Literally everything was toilet paper. This was while he was in the shower, right? He got out and he was like, "Good one, guys, good one." We had a laugh, we were laughing, high-fiving and stuff like that. And then I went to take a shower and I should have known that he was gonna prank me back. He took everything in my room and put it on the roof. How is that a prank? Why are you laughing? I got so peeved. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. And remember, the question of the day is, what is your most awkward moment in school? Let me know down in the comments below, and you might be in the next episode. All right, guys, see you next time. High five.